Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. All right, ready to get underway. Here's Joe Adele. And the home opener is underway. On the ground right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Foul ball there. 0-1 now. And that is out of play. Stays alive. Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. There's a swing and a drive. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Nick Kurtz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a swing and a miss. Out. Back at Yankee Stadium. And getting the start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees, and he can't come up with it.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Fouled off left side. Has room, and he makes the catch. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
On the ground. And it goes just foul. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play.
A swing and a miss. Back here in New York and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Bellinger gets under it. And there's one down. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bellinger makes the grab. Out number 2. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. Back at Yankee Stadium, bottom of the second. Jackson Chourio stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Hard ground ball. Base knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. That is the inning. Back in New York, here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Henderson throws right, bats left. Batting second in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage this season is right around .350. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry. Base is empty after the double play. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. A massive home run. Swings through that one for strike 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Got him. That ends the frame. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the 3rd. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, safe at second.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking,
Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Bellinger up to hit. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one.
big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. That one ripped but foul. Oh, 2 now. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Got him swinging for the K. New inning getting started, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. That one drilled left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Swing and a miss. Liner, base hit. Here comes Rutschman around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Now batting Joe Adell. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Orioles trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Chisholm whips it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back for more from the Bronx. Bottom of the 4th, Jackson Chourio stepping in now for the Yankees, and it's fouled away. The 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air. O'Neill settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 22, Ben.
Fought off foul.
Right.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But
That's out the corner.
He stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Montgomery stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4. We go to the top of the 5th, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. there's a foul ball.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the big Amish at the plate. Nick Kurtz, the American League Rookie of the Year, and a huge Marvel fan to the extent that he even made his manager, Mark Kotze, watch Captain America. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And, you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be?
1 at second. And it's a double play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they get it in quickly. 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. He's 2 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Got him swinging. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
He was all over that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Next for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
2 outs, runners at 1st and 2nd. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swings through that.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swings and misses. Top of the 6th inning, and into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. In the air, right field, and a quick out, number 1. Out towards right center field. Bellinger sizing it up. And there's 2 away. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the 1st inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Gets it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Jackson Chourio stepping in now for the Yankees. Adele takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Sliced hard, but foul. Right side. Alexander. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Colson Montgomery.
Nope, that's off the
Oh,
plate.
he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he...
And there's a fly ball deep right field. He hammers one out to right. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. 95 with that one. The stuff has been excellent. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Struck him out with. Back here in New York and into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. He was late there, strike 1. And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the order. And now the right fielder, Joe Adell. The other way. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out.
On the tag, you're out.
Knocked down, and that ends the inning. Back in the Bronx, bottom of the 7th, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands.
Coming out for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Save. He scores, and it's a 1-run game.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Throws to first in time, but the tying run moves up to 3rd, so they'll be happy with that. Critical at bat with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. 3 strikeouts already. He's over 3. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
2 on, 1 out.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
The 1-2. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. That's a base hit. Here comes Jazz, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and this game is tied in the 7th. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Rico Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Here comes the judge around 3rd. Way up the line, and the run scores.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. In to score is the runner from 3rd, and they take the lead in the 7th. Now a chance for Colson Montgomery. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging. 4 runs already in the frame. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Back now in the Bronx. Ready to begin the 8th. Gunnar Henderson now at the plate. Out towards right center field. One up, one down. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. Tap foul at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. And they're chipping away. It's 8-5. Line drive, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Adley Rutschman, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back in the Bronx, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a big swing and a miss. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop 3rd strike. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 68,
Center field. Takes it in for the out. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Got him looking for the strikeout. Back at Yankee Stadium, all set to start the 9th in this one. Colton Cowser getting ready to hit. Doval, a 6'2 righty. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. One down. On the ground to Jazz. And the Orioles down to their final out. Blaze Alex. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jackson Holiday looking for a 2-out spot with the bases empty. Lined, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
They're down to their final strike. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. Now there's a bullet down the line. And foul ball. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And gone. And we are tied. Swings through that one for strike 1. Nobody on. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And that's the inning. Back in New York. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
Number 71.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And now the winning run is on base.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed. That's a ball. But he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run moves up to second. With nobody out. First and second, no outs. Ben Rice will hit next. So now a pinch hitter, Paul Goldschmidt, the winning run on base for him. That one missed. Winning run out second. No one out. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. In comes the winning run. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth. And the final here.